Question 5. A point Pxy moves such that it is equidistant from the point 2, -1 and the point -2, 3. The equation, the locus of this point is A, B, C or D. And what I'll do here, I'll draw a little, just a real rough sketch. It's a very rough one. So we'll just do it over here. Okay, and we'll just plot those couple of points. And you get the point 2, -1, which is somewhere here. 2, -1. And this other point, -2, 3. -2, 3, somewhere there. -2, 3. Let's join those points together. Now, one such point that obeys that condition, so they're the same distance from each other, is the midpoint. And if you draw a line which is perpendicular to this line, then all points on this line will be the same distance away. So clearly we need to find the equation of this line. Now we can get that point quite easily. That's the midpoint. So using the midpoint formula, we'll see that the x value will be equal to -2 plus 2 over 2, which is 0. And the y value will be 3 plus -1, -1 over 2. And that gives me 3, take away 1 is 2, divided by 2 is 1. So this point here is the point 0, 1. It doesn't look like in the graph because of a very rough sketch, but that's 0, 1 is the point that this line will go through. Now because it's at a right angle to this line, then if we can find the gradient of this line, we can work out the gradient of this one. So let's do that. So the gradient of this line, right, of the line, will be equal to the difference in the y values. So that's 3 take away -1 over -2 take away 2. And that's going to give me 4 over -4, which is -1. And we can see that it's got a negative slope. But we want the gradient of this line. But that's a negative reciprocal because it's at right angles. So the gradient of the one we want, the perpendicular one, is equal to just 1. So we've got our point and we've got our gradient. So we're going to use y minus y1 equals m outside of x minus x1, our point gradient form of the line. Now simply putting these values in, we get y minus, the y value was 1, the gradient was 1, and the x value here was 0. So that is y minus 1 equals x. Now, so it agrees with one of these over here. We'll take the y across the other side and we get x minus y equals -1. And of course that is our answer here, which is D.